Hey everybody, what's happening? Son of a silver stacker here. In today's numismatic news and information for the 23rd day of March 2021, gonna pop over here to JM Bullion and look at the four spot prices of palladium, platinum, silver, and gold. Looks like a down day across the board. There's one metal I'd like to see on here very soon, however, is called copper, and it's under other. So one thing about copper, and it's we use it in our lives every day, from our money to our cars to our homes to our phones and everything in between. So there is a copper shortage. So I went to the Google machine and typed in copper shortage, and Goldman Sachs has a story. There's also a story here out of Kitco, and I'm just going to read you the first paragraph because there's a long way to go here. Mainstream media and the large mining companies are finally catching on to what we at AOTH have been saying for the past 2 years. The copper market is heading for a severe supply shortage due to a perfect storm of underexploration, lack of discovery of new deposits, clashing with a huge increase in demand due to electrification and decarbonization. Well, what does that mean? It means that due to copper's very high thermal and electrical conductivity, it is super sought after. And this is on Green Car Reports. And it says here, crisis could tighten material supply for EV batteries and clean energy, IEA warns. Now, the supply of needed minerals such as lithium, cobalt, and nickel used in batteries, and copper for wiring could tighten as restrictions aimed at slowing the spread of the novel coronavirus hinder mining operations. So check that out. Copper for wiring for these cars. Now, how much copper does one of these one of these cars have in it? Well, I'm going to go here. The main drivers for new copper demand will be supporting solar, wind, energy storage systems, batteries. I think Tesla's going to be known for batteries, electric vehicles, EVs, and EV charging stations. An average gasoline-powered car uses only about 20 kilograms of copper. Did you hear that? That's about what, 45 pounds? 45 pounds of copper, mainly as wiring. A hybrid car uses about 40 kilograms. That's what, 90 almost pounds? And a fully electric car uses roughly 80 kilograms of copper. What's that, 175 pounds of copper in that car? 175 pounds. Pounds, baby. What is going on? So copper, going to be needed in the future, because guess what? 80 is 176. That's right. So going to history books of what it costs to make our money here at the United States Mint, right? What does it cost? So in 2020, it costs the United States Mint $1.76 to make a penny. The nickel costs $7.42. Now, I can tell you what, our money, now they've changed this because copper got so expensive that in 1982, they got rid of it. They added a little bit of copper, and mostly the balance is zinc. Then the remainder here of the Jefferson nickel, the Roosevelt dime, and the Washington quarter is about 91 2/3% copper. Okay. Do you think, since this copper is going to be in a shortage or even in a deficit, that the United States Mint will be even able to get the copper to mint these particular coins for this year? Maybe, maybe not. I mean, if we've already looked at some of the cumulative numbers for the circulating coins, it looks pretty, there's a deficit here in the quarters, as well as the Native American dollars. That wasn't very many. And they're still not minting the 50-cent pieces out of Philadelphia. So not sure what's going on there. But what I can say is that we've been in a kind of spot like this before, back in 2010, 2011, 2012, and 2013. Now, if you look at the particular prices here on these dates, you'll find that it did cost 2 cents to make 1 cent here and here, just like it did in 2018. Now, there was high prices here in 2012 and 2011 and 2010. But there wasn't a deficit of copper, and there wasn't as many as the electrical vehicles as there are now. So what's going to happen is the mint has to get rid of probably some, if not all, of the nickel content in our change. That'll be it. I think I think the change is coming either the end of this year or the end of summer. Who knows? I mean, they could be swapping it out as we speak. And when I mean swapping it out, they could be taking up all the old coinage that has the valuable copper in it, and you won't see it again. I mean, this could be happening. We don't even know. Um, if it is, that would be quite something. But I wanted to show you how I came to this conclusion. Okay, I went to go. Oh, well, by the way, we were about $4.50. This is a copper prices, a 45-year history chart. Right here, we were at July 4, 2011. Copper was at 441. Okay, we're not there yet. We're about 411 right now. So for us to get to this range for 2 cents per penny, we're really close. We're really close according to this chart. But really, how I got here was I went to APMEX. I wanted to buy some silver today. None here at APMEX. Not one piece of silver, or rather copper. Went to JM Bullion. Again, nothing. Not even wheat pennies. I mean, I couldn't even buy a big old bag of wheat pennies. All out of stock. Over here. Oh, it's not loading. My bad. And that's not loading as well. So we got a problem with the loading screens over here. Let's try that again. This is Money Metals. They're all out of stock of their copper products as well. So with everything that's going on, look at this. These are in, but everything else is out of stock. I'm telling you, I think copper is the latest, greatest thing to have, I guess, the attention of a supply shortage, a shortage. So we can add that to the list. We had what, a toilet paper shortage, a paper towel shortage, a Lysol shortage, a silver shortage, and now we have a copper shortage to add to this. Not many people have copper right now at all. This place does. I thought it was really cool. OnlineMetals.com, and there's a bunch of copper that you can buy, but it's industrial grade, and you probably don't want that, right? So, like I said, here it is. These items here are going to go bye-bye as far as their composition of these coins. And even this one here too. Look at that. That's a 88% copper. Wow. What do you think, folks? You think I'm onto something here? Do you think that copper is going to be ripped out of our hands and our currency because of the fact that copper is going to be so necessary in the future for not only electric vehicles, but redoing our infrastructure. I think they're talking about doing a $1 trillion or $3 trillion infrastructure deal, and copper is going to be a huge part of that. So I think I'm going to go look at some copper miners, actually. Anyway, listen, I want to thank you all for watching. Thanks for dropping by. Don't forget to hit that like button. And if you do like what you hear and see, subscribe to the channel. It's free. Son of a Silver Stacker. Out.